in the day. We got to know where we came from to know where we're going. Right? So, with that being said, like I say, the conversations that I'm hearing, the love that I'm hearing, I know that this is a loving place. I heard somebody just coming in the door, and what they said was, McKinley don't owe me nothing. That's what I heard. As I've shared before, and I'll share it again, this is my family school, right?
Right.
My cousin here, 5th generation. My grandmother finished in 26. My dad, my uncles, my cousin, and truth be told, I'm the first male in my family not to come to McKinley. What I didn't control is when they redrew the line. Yeah. When they redrew the line, I lived in Northfield, and I had to go to a school. But guess what? I tell my daddy all the time, I'm here now. I'm here now. So I want you all to know, I know they have a lot of rumors, a lot of stuff that says, you know, we're going to change the name. We're going to turn the school. Not while I'm here. That's not going to happen. They got to get rid of me before they do any of that. This is 800 East McKinley Street. All right? And that's where I am with that. So I want you all to know I share your love. You know, I can't tell you how many times I ran away from here on May night. I knew I need to hurry up and run all the way up there to St. Joseph Street, off of tears. That's what we did. Well, guess what? It was all in love. We had a great time.
All right.
We had a great time. So, just for you to know, they're going to recreate some things at the school. Some things are going to look totally different. Some things will remain the same. Some things will be actually new facilities. One of the new facilities that they'll be doing is the arts program. We want to ensure that our kids don't have to go anywhere. This is a community school. We want our kids to go from McKinley Elementary, McKinley Middle, and come to McKinley High. So one of the biggest components at McKinley Middle is their arts program. So we have our arts program so our kids can flow right from McKinley Middle into McKinley High. Because I'm going to tell you, the only other arts high school that they have is Baton Rouge High. So if they don't go to Baton Rouge High, that means that kid would need to go somewhere else and stop the arts.
Yes.
We're saying no. Not only do you not have to go to Baton Rouge High, but you can come here and be in the arts program, right? And we offer everything. You know, even our athletics. There's nothing here that we don't offer. I don't know if you walk around the perimeter back there, but you saw that they had all the T buildings on the all that's gone. I told them I need all of that gone. I need all of these gates gone. So they're supposed to make the school where the school will be the security. So they're going to use like the building as security. And now, why are we putting our kids behind gates like that? Right? So I need you all to fix it where our kids can come and our kids can be excited about coming to school. We got a lot of other schools that they like how their school look. You know, the only 3 schools you had a choice of going to was McKinley, Scotlandville, or Cal. And if you people had a little money, you go to something like that. Other than that, that's it. That's all we had, you know. So we want to make sure that when our kids come to school, whether they walk, get off the bus, they're excited. They're like, I'm proud of my school. That's my school, you know. And it's been a long time coming. This was here since 1961. That's before me.
Yep.
You know, so it's time. It's been time. It should have been done. You know, so now we're just at a point we're going to get it done. And I promise you, I will not drop the ball in this. I represent our school. I represent our family. I represent every class. I represent the community. I represent our unborn children that's going to be coming to McK. All right? So as long as I'm here, we doing things as one of our vows says at graduation. We doing it the McK way. So I want to thank y'all for coming. Any questions that you have, I'm going to just stand over here. So anything you'd like to ask me, I'll answer any questions. And again, I just thank y'all for coming.
Have they showed the diagram of how?
So, great question. She asked, have they showed the diagram, the rendering? They have not, but it's supposed to come out at the end of July, beginning of August, right? Because it's just not done yet. So as soon as it's finished, I promise you I'm going to make sure that you all see exactly what it is.
So that's going to be before they tear it down, they should have, because I know right now they are not allowing us to see it.
Right. Well, it's not. They can't show it to you because it's not done. Yeah, it's not done yet.
Can I go say it?
Yes, sir.
Is the 22 and old record still intact?
The 22.
McKinley class of 71 went 22 and 0. Nobody's ever done that. I'm just asking.
So y'all gotta help me with that. I don't know. Has anybody broken that record? T.
It's still intact.
It's still intact. T. It's still. Shawty says it's still intact.
I'm gonna get a banner made. 1971 basketball, 22 and 0.
Okay.
Nobody's ever done it since.
And we'll put up.
Can I say something?
Yes.
All right. Look, if it wasn't from the people, I
I repeat.
got to do it. If it wasn't for the people in the community and all the people who sit here, no one have no records here. No one was more important than the people that was for you, because the ones that were before you set the standards in the classroom. They did it in home economics, in the arts that you're talking about, everything. So when we look at each other, we got to remember we drew up on each other's strength. And I'm going to tell you this, as a community, what we have to do, you're doing your job. We've got to rebuild the community so that we can have community schools. So that's, I want everybody to know. Everybody played a role.
And part of that being that we got to take care of each other. Right? Because I'm telling you, ain't nobody coming down in the bottom trying to take care of us. Right? That's right. Ain't nobody coming down here trying to, we got to take care of us. Right? And I love it. I can't tell you how excited I get when I get somebody in the community, a mom or dad, say, hey, look, I got 4 kids crossing the street going such and such, and I think they're supposed to be still at school. Great. We get in the car, right? And or either they'll see them on the ringtone. Hey, I see them walking. I'm on it. I'm going to get them. And they know I'm coming, too. Yeah, they know I'm coming. There you go. You know, so I really appreciate it, because this is definitely a community. Yeah. Right? And that's what we wanted to continue to be. Now, we're going into a different community. Right? And it's going to be different for our children. Right. So we want to make sure at all times, just like I shared with them, I'm going to make sure that we keep our kids safe in the community. I need to make sure your community is safe for my children.
There you go, two-way.
It's a two-way street, right? So we're going to make sure we do that while we're there. And we have a lot of our kids that walk in the community. So I want you to know we're going to do a couple bus routes in the morning to swing back through, even though after school started, because we might miss some kids. I spoke with Mr. Porter, and he said that we could use the Alumni Center as a stationary ground for the kids to say, hey, if you missed the bus, you didn't get to school, Go stand at the alumni center, and we're gonna roll back through it and come pick you up. Now, I'm not gonna do it for the ones that want to be late all the time. But I'm gonna tell you, you can go ahead back home. Now, what I know, sometimes you get up late. You might, I didn't set my alarm. I worked late last night. But if you think it's about to be a habit, and I'm just gonna roll through and pick you up every day, you got another thought coming. So, but I think it's important, because I don't want to lose our kids, right? So that's just important. I need you to understand, I am an academic principal, right? I need you to know that. I was an athlete, but I am an academic principal. So my first priority is academics for our students. Because it doesn't matter how fast they can run. It don't matter how fast they can shoot. If they got a 1.2, they can't do nothing but go right out here on the basketball court outside and do that. They can't go to nobody's school with a 1.2 talking about running, jumping, hopping, doing nothing, right? So we have to make sure we have academic standards. And that's one thing I knew about. Now, my daddy was smart. One thing I knew was that it held academic standards. We're going to hold academic standards for our kids. So when it comes, it's not a question whether or not you could get that scholarship. You already know you're going to get the scholarship, because even if they don't give you an athletic scholarship, you qualify for an academic scholarship, right? So that's just our push. So I just need you to know where my push comes from. My push comes from academics, and we'll do what we have to do for athletics as well. Because you got some kids that will do well academically because of the athletics, right? So that's just really important too. All right? And I talk about kids all day, so I'm gonna be quiet. So,
give me yours too.
Okay, so who's gonna pick whoever you want to do it on this. So, before y'all leave, before everybody leaves, they want to do the alma mater. And want to take a picture. So I guess we'll try to get everybody in the center.
Yeah.